Like 7 Classics is back. Like 7 Film Classics is back, I should say. With X-Men First Class. X-Men First Class, my ultimate favorite X-Men movie. Not that there's been a lot of X-Men movies I particularly liked. And I'm going to be bold enough to say it. I don't like the first X-Men movie that much. It was okay. But so many people try to act like it was really good. It really wasn't. It was okay. It was a good starter franchise. You know, X-Men 2, we all like it. I would like to believe that. No one really is in disagreement about that. People hate 3, but I'm thinking to myself, was 3 any worse than 1? Not to me. It's about the same, so I could care less. X-Men Origins Wolverine, not particularly a fan of it. Then we get to X-Men First Class. A risk for the studio to make a period piece superhero film. And it was actually pretty good. I loved it. And what made it so good was not so much the action, but so much attention to the film brought to it. The tension in the film is what made me go, this is what I'm talking about. There was this, this whole feel of like dread, menace. You're wondering what's going to happen. And the thing about it is that there's so many good actors in this movie. It was like, God, they picked a great cast. Not to say the whole cast is perfect or this whole cast is solid, but Michael Fassbender kills it as Magneto. I mean, when I saw him as Magneto and I saw this movie, I was like, this is a badass movie. Michael Fassbender was just cool in this movie. James McAvoy as Charles Xavier, equally fun. He brought a new angle to Xavier. That was like, Xavier's a human being. He's cool. Then we get to Kevin Bacon, who I think killed it as Sebastian Shaw. As much as like Michael Fassbender as Magneto, you can't hate. You can't hate on Sebastian Shaw. Kevin Bacon made a cool-ass 60s villain. It was like an evil Hugh Hefner to me. That's how much I liked it. It was just cool characters. Now, mind you, there's a bunch of other actors in this movie. I could go into naming this person and that person, but most people did a pretty solid job. There are some people I didn't think did too well. January Jones. But Jennifer Lawrence, she did well in the movie. Everybody I seen in this movie pretty much did a pretty good job. And the reason why, because it was well written. Matthew Vaughn outdid himself with this movie. If you don't know who Matthew Vaughn is, he's an associate of Guy Ritchie. If you ever seen Snatch, you ever seen Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels, those are some of the films he's been associated with. As was a movie called Layer Cake, which was a cool movie. You should watch it. Not crazy about the ending in that film, but still the overall film was a really good movie. So like I said, when I heard about him doing X-Men First Class, I had no idea what to expect. And when I saw the film, I was like, dude, this guy, he kind of gave that edge of an old school James Bond film mixed with the X-Men franchise. And it was great to watch this. Really, really cool movie to watch. It was probably, I would say, single-handedly revived the franchise because, I mean, after X-Men Origins and X3, they were kind of in the dumps. People were kind of getting kind of pissed at some of the crap they saw. So like I said, seeing First Class was a definite return to form. So like I said, if you've never seen it, you should check it out. Because the story is pretty much about Sebastian Shaw trying to start World War III. And it's up to Magneto and Charles Xavier to stop him. Now, there's other X-Men in the movie. I'm not going to give you names of who they are because I don't have time to give you all that stuff. But it's a film that I really enjoyed watching. It was fun to sit through. Rose Byrne had a great part in the movie. I mean, overall, it's a cool movie. I've never had sex with anybody who said they didn't like it. And if they didn't like it, fuck them. But overall, you should go see it. You should definitely go to your local store, pick it up, watch it, and I think you'll enjoy it. If you like X-Men, I think you'll like this. And I especially liked it because we didn't have to have Wolverine in it. Wolverine didn't have to be the centerpiece of this film. And that's what I wanted to say to myself when I saw it. I was happy they did that. I'm happy they took the chance to do something outside of the realm of Wolverine and the X-Men. And that's how the last couple films felt. It was kind of like, it's Wolverine and these guys. But I feel like there's a lot of great characters in that Marvel universe they could use that could be superstars. They could carry films by themselves. So I said, for an X-Men, for a Wolverine-free film, I loved it. And I hope we'll see more of this. I know we got Days of Future Past coming out, which is, I'm kind of on the edge about that. I don't know if that's going to be something worth seeing or not. But I'm hoping we get more films that'll feature different X-Men and it's not overcrowded with just a bunch of characters to pop on the screen and say, hey, I'm here. Because that's what X3 was, and I'm getting the feeling Days of Future Past will be the same. But overall, X-Men First Class, pick it up. It gets a very high recommendation from me. Peace out.